Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you today? The beginning of a brand new week. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful, glorious day. It is just lovely. I'll just open the window a little bit to have a little fresh air come in. As we sit here, I've lit my incense and I've got the cards ready. And I was just thinking about overcoming things that don't go as you plan. Things that don't go as you thought. And when you're dealing with the moving parts in anything that you're doing in your life, other people, other situations, waiting on people, waiting on other situations, it can sometimes become quite frustrating, disappointing. And other times you can just think, well, I've got to trust in this. What is meant to be will be. What is coming is coming. Who is meant to be with me on my journey will be with me on my journey. And I keep saying this, and I've just had a situation where I've really had to think about that myself. And, I'm just really trying my very best to do what I can for other people at this stage. And sometimes it just doesn't seem to feature, and it's hard. It can be hard. I had a beautiful time with my students today, and they did their assessments and they finished. They're going off for the summer and they'll be going on to their final year next year. It's crazy how the time just flies. But watching them today, how they've grown, how they've changed, how they've, overcome so many challenges. I just thought to myself, well, it's important. Really, really important. So, yeah, it can be really frustrating at times, can't it, to feel like everything you're trying to do and then it just seems to jud along and there's no real forward motion, or there's no sort of clear that's the test at the minute. I had it this morning with boundaries, saying absolutely no, that is my boundary, don't cross it and don't do that again. And I feel like this is the energy this week. We're still in that almost stage, aren't we? We're ready to pick up and go, and it's going to be presented to us in a very beautiful way very, very soon. And we need to be prepared. So what you might get over these next couple of days, going towards the new moon on Saturday, which is all about change, the new destination, the new chapter. Keep focused, keep balanced, keep understanding that these little things that are niggling or coming along to test you in some way are there to make life better for you, to make you realize how strong you are, to make you realize what it is that you are capable of. What is really important, of course, is the idea that we have to trust the process, and you can't control it. I'm really trying not to sort of have a little bit of a meltdown of my situation that I've just been faced with, and I'm just trying to breathe. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to come on here, I'm going to connect into source, and I'm going to channel for guidance right now for myself, but anyone here that comes along and joins me and sees the readings, this might resonate very much for you and your situation as well. You might have a similar situation. You might have something that is a bit challenging. And this really is going to be our guidance of what can we expect to come over this week for us. So I've got our the Quantum Oracle cards, which is... we haven't had for a little while. I've also got the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and I've got our Sacred Traveler cards on the table. No tarot as yet, so we'll go with the flow. Go with the flow. That is our answer always. Just go with the flow. Let me just put my crystal back on and take and it's an 11 day today, the 11th. So very much this guidance from source, very much strong source interaction, guiding messages, information, situations that are definitely going to be there. And even things like, you know, I just had a conversation with someone who's like, her life is suddenly taking a beautiful turn, and she deserves it. She really deserves it. And it really is so lovely to see. And then there's that little voice that goes, oh, but what about me? Well, when my turn comes, my turn will come. You have to trust in this. Every rose has its thorn. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly. So those beautiful roses, things that you really want, and you can see this beautiful life, there's those little thorns that are just pricking at the minute. Live well and meet people slowly. So what is meant for you on your path? Look after yourself. Focus on you, your health, your wealth, your well-being. And today was very much about the balance of mind, body, soul, being in alignment. That was the word of the day, alignment. So really having that understanding for within yourself that it will be when it's meant to be, and there's nothing you can do right now to change that fact, that situation. It ain't going to change until it's ready to change. Trust in this process. And if you're being pricked by the thorns on the beautiful rose at this stage, at this moment, understand it's for your higher learning, for your good, for something that's going to come to light, something that you're going to understand much better, possibly show you something. All of those good things, it's all there for a reason. So let us get the Quantum Oracle cards out right now. I have the luck incense literally pouring towards me. Where have we got our luck? Good luck. 817-219-738. 817-219-738. Let's write it down. 817 219-738. 219-738. So good luck. 817-219-738. Say that to yourself as often as you like. Believe in that. Believe in the change that's coming. And maybe you'll be coming across some really lucky opportunities and situations. Things will change for you. So let's have a look. We've got status quo and decrease in reverse. And another one that hasn't shown itself. What else can you show us for this week, please? And another one. Lovely. What else for this week, please? So interesting how we've got two reversals that have come out straight away. Transformation on the bottom. Transformation. All about that transformation right now. Trust in this transformation, I'm hearing. Trust in it. Okay, anything else? All right, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh. Magic. Transformation. Still on the bottom, and you are watching me. And I looked at it and just carried on, didn't I? They really want us to really think about this. It's transformation. Transformation. Look at the bridge, and she's got, I don't know if you can see it. It's really this very strong Metatron's cube kind of look. It's all the matrix, it's the network that is there. Everything is taking place over here at the minute. So everything you can't yet see, all the connections, everything is going to suddenly take place. And it's interesting how I said, you know, my friend had said, oh, love this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, you know, she deserves all of this wonderful situation to come right for her, because, you know, she's been through real trying times and she hasn't let it stop her. She's risen, she's grown. Okay, there's a milestone. And interesting how milestone transformation, it's almost like you've done something really important right now, because the status quo and the decrease is definitely in reverse. We have got family, friends, and guides. You are being guided, protected, signs, synchronicities, as I said, definitely, and professional assistance. So there could be something to do with your career right now as a transformation, but professional assistance, really helping you to grow in some capacity from an expert. But we'll have a little look at that. So we've got 6 cards and we'll have a little look. So let's go with the cycles. 2 cycle cards that came out in reverse. Interesting. 2 and 4. Interesting. Right. Cycles. It's been a while since I've used this pack actually. So, cycle in reverse, status quo, is a time of radical discontinuity. There is a great upheaval taking place, potentially sooner than you think. Wow, it may be of your choosing, like leaving a relationship or a job, but it may be a big change not of your own making. And isn't that interesting how this is also a cycle card, the transformation? And I said over here is all the matrix. And that is not something you can't yet see or know about. It's there. It's energy. It's making a change in your life. Wow. Wow. Okay. It is a time for you to get clear in your thinking and consider the steps you need to take to redirect your destiny. So you might be being given an opportunity. Okay, this is a big milestone for you, a big turning point, a big opportunity to step across that bridge, step off that bridge, you know. In fact, this is precisely the opportunity you need to move you to your desired destiny. The adjustment may be severe, but you will be no less than a phoenix rising out of the flames of disruption. Take heart, look at the options that empower you. Let yourself move forward with courage and inner peace. Know that this upheaval will push you towards a happier and more harmonious status quo to come. I determine the emotional energy of my life. My inner strength flows through every experience. And isn't that interesting how I said to you now, I'm like sitting here and I just came to my table, came to channel, came to get guidance, because things that are taking place again and the upheaval and, you know, it's not quite landed what I thought would already be on its way. Today, it hasn't quite taken me because now there's a problem that has to be solved. But there's no point in melting down about it or upset about it. What will be, will be. I'm just going to trust. Absolute trust. We've also got number 4, decrease. Okay, so when we think about decrease, the appearance of this card reversed reveals a stabilizing cycle entering your life. So in time, you can expect some increase in leisure time, money, love, or value. You may have been through a period of isolation or financial limitation, but that part of the cycle is ending. The river of opportunity is starting to flow your way. Big milestone, Spirit is telling us this week. So you'll be fine. The first step to shifting the cycle of reduction into expansion is stabilization. The external elements around you, such as work or the economy, may be reaching a natural equilibrium, but it's also important for you to regain your inner balance. Exactly what I said. So there's confirmation. This is a time to become more self-actualized and to ready yourself for the good things to come. They are coming, my friend. Although the increase may be slower than that heralded by the increase card, it will be steady and methodical. Let yourself take necessary action to direct this positive shift in the way that you desire. So I am strong and self-directed. I move through any cycle with balance, trust, and present peace. So that is so right. And we're going to go and have a look at the events card, the milestone, because we have definitely reached a milestone. Acknowledgement and celebration reveals something more immediate and important for you. You're ready to establish a new milestone in your life, a milestone of choice. Perhaps you've been wanting to start school, quit smoking, drinking, self-sabotaging. You're ready. This card is telling you that the time to celebrate is in your power now. So it's time to celebrate this. You are being guided. You are being supported. You even have professional assistance from expert support, a new direction in your career. Okay, it could be It's opening, this assistance is opening up for you. So meeting the right people on your path now. So all this beautiful transformation, very strong indication for us right now. So that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That is lovely. Honor your path. Honor your path, okay? Just really honor this. Trust in it. Like I said in the very beginning, I mean, you know, it might feel like nothing much is happening, but it's there. It's the transformation. It's just you can't yet see it. Okay, there was something not for you that was really shouting. It was really important. So the fortune cookie is still to be cracked, I'm hearing. Okay, so let it come for you. Let it come for you. Yeah, exactly. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Divine timing is here. Okay, the observer. Just wait for the energy. Wait for things to come. All at sea. To the sea, to the sea. It's in a reverse, so I am going to have a little look at it. We've also got come to the edge. You might have to be taking a leap of faith, and not for you was the fortune cookie that kind of jumped. And that is a lovely sort of indication that there's lots of good energy about at the minute for us. Let me just have a quick look at, I want to just see to the sea, which is in reverse. It's also number 7. So whenever I see 7, I always think Spirit is getting a really strong message. So let's go with number 7, to the sea, and protection. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, like I said, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle. So know that things will flow again in due course. There we are. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation. Learn to flow, relax and trust in the abundance. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. So really interesting. This not for you. So something might change. I'm going to just have a little look at it because it's quite interesting. Maybe you're not meant to do something. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. So what is being rejected right now? Possibly me going to Geneva, who knows? But anyway, there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. What did we say? Every rose has its thorn. So often there is going to be something that you think, oh no, okay, and maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe we'll see what happens. But it's on the table now. You take what resonates, but trust in what is being presented. And I think, you know, at the minute, I'm just trusting if this doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's a reason why it doesn't. There is going to be a reason why. Okay, let's ask our Sacred Traveler card for further clarification of this transformation for this week. Observe, just wait and see. See how it plays out. See how it goes. Tick-tock. The time is now. You know, things are happening, but you might not be able to see it quite so clearly as yet. But when the time is right, you will clearly see. That little fox has got a telescope. That's how strong you will see. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So you're still in this phase at this stage. In silence, peace prevails. So just stay in your peace, your balance, your understanding. Be ready to expand your horizons as soon as you can. Come to the edge. Ready to take that leap of faith, because this is a milestone for you. This is a big change. You can overcome anything. So whatever obstacles, just be prepared to look out to the horizon and know that when the time is ready, you'll be crossing this bridge. When you are ready, it'll all happen for you. So this week is going to be about this final stage. It's right now. It's happening now. I had a conversation with someone earlier about living in your now, and I was saying it so strongly to her, and I really thought about that. I think sometimes we don't listen enough to absolutely living now, what we want. Yes, expand your horizons. You'll have the right people, the right things on your path. Things are transformation, are taking place. The network is there. The minute you go over that final bridge, you cross over, okay, finally you follow this guiding light, it'll all start to move. Okay, trust in that this week for yourself. That is the message for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and a you know, a thumbs up was always good, because I know that you've connected. Also, if you want to make a comment, I love to hear from you guys. So tell me about if this has resonated and how it's helped you in some way, whatever it might be. I love to hear from you. Subscribe, of course, to keep the channel going. We have beautiful message from Spirit. Remember now, we've got good luck. Good luck, 817-219-738. So everything will be fine. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.